This is a review of the PGYOB portable power station. And this power bank may look small, but it has lots of power and flexibility, coming in at 99 watt hours or 27,000 milliamp hours. And in the box you get a charging cable, USB-C to USB-A, and you get an instruction manual. So let's take a closer look. The build quality on this is excellent. It's hard plastic, comes in very lightweight, but it's got some weight to it. What I really like about it is it has multiple protections built into it. It has overload protection, over temperature protection, over voltage protection, and those protections are very important. And the build quality of this is excellent, and the fact that they included built in those protections is really important to me. This has multiple recharging capabilities, so we can charge this power bank multiple ways. So I referenced before, I showed you the cable, the USB-C cable. So in the center on the top, you have 3 ports. These 3 ports are what you would use to charge this. The USB-C would go into the, obviously, the USB-C port, which is there. And that one is orange. There's an orange tab in there so you can readily identify it, but it stands alone. Let me mention also that this USB-C is input and output. The other 2, one is a lightning port and the other one is a micro SD port. So you can charge this 3 different ways. Whichever one you choose, you can only use one. You can't use multiple. So keep that in mind. Solar charging is also supported, which to me is a big deal. And I've already used this with a solar panel, so it worked with error-free, no problems at all, and it charged this guy up. There are many options to charge other devices, and on the top we have 4 USB-A ports, and there's one that is orange, and that one is quick charge. So there's 4 outputs, and in the book manual it gives you, it's really good, that's why I really like this manual. It identifies all the ports by number, and then it tells you what each port can charge. It gives you the voltages and the amperages, so you'll be able to see which of your devices you can charge with which ports. So, but I like the manual. I like the color scheme, the orange and the black. Another great feature is that pass-through charging is available. So to me, that's really nice. So pass-through charging, that's a big one. Also, here's a really good, this is one of my favorites. On the side, you have 2 cables which are integrated into the unit. So you have a USB Type-C cable, and this offers PD 22.5 watt quick charging, and I've used this many times, works flawlessly. The other cable is a lightning cable, and this can be used to charge Apple iPhone sets. So I've tested that as well, and that works flawlessly. And then what I like about them is if you're taking this with you on the road or camping, you don't need to bring cables with you. Or if you meant to bring cables and you forgot cables, this is a solution for you. So I really like this feature. But they click, you just put the cables in the groove, and then they snap right in. So really like that. The display screen, so to put this the power button's on the side. To put the display screen on, you just hit it once, and it gives you the battery percentage. As you can see, I'm at 100%. And on a quick note, they tell you, if you look on the side of the box, there is a tip. They tell you that this screen it's in a virtual power state, so it may not be accurate. So what they recommend you do, and I've done this, you run this down to 0%. That's the battery level. So you run that down to 0%, then charge it up to 100, and then do the same thing 2 more times. So drain it to 0, up to 100, drain it to 0 again, up to 100, and that should calibrate the screen correctly. So anyway, that's a good tip, because sometimes it won't read right, and by doing that, by getting the calibration right, it should solve any issues. Also, there is a light on the back side, and how you access that, and this light has 4 modes. So when the screen is on, so one quick hit, screen comes on. Now to access the light, once the display is on, once the unit is on, you would hit this twice. 2 quick hits gives you that's top brightness. Hit it again once, lower, strobe, and then that is SOS. And then another click, and it goes off. Now, when this is off, if you hit it twice, the light will come on and the unit will come on. So, and then you just cycle through. So, very good. So anyway, it also has a carrying handle. This is very light, but you do have a carrying handle, which is nice. And I'll just tell you that, is it any good? You better believe this is good. I love this little guy. And again, with 99 watt hours, it gives you a lot of power. And with all the ports and with everything, it's outlined in here, as I said, everything is in there for you. This gives you a lot of flexibility for charging other devices. So, anyway, thanks for viewing and have a great day.
Hey, just picked up this portable power supply. This is our first look at it, so let's take a peek together, shall we? Tip: the new product in this virtual power state, which may cause remaining power display on the screen to be inaccurate. This is normal. You only need to use the remaining power, then fully charge it and continue to use it for 1-2 cycles, and the display will be normal. Okay, good to know. So, new in the box, the screen might not show the accurate power settings. Well, had no idea. Never know. So, well, good thing I read that there. This is a multifunctional portable power station. Let's see what, I mean, this is the white one or the black one. I don't know. That's what we see that it'll somewhat look like. It actually doesn't quite. You'll see. All right. So let's just dive into this thing. Packaging, delightful. See you later. All right. So the other thing you get in the package is this right here. I like the purple. All right, so the screen right here currently says 85% battery. On the side, we have a lightning. You see it only comes off of one side, and it flips all the way around and is stored right there. So we have a lightning and a Type-C port right here. It's kind of cool. They're longer as opposed to shorter, like a lot of them. Like the one they had pictured was shorter, but they had 4. They had 2 cables on each side. This one only has 2 cables on one side. There's a light, LED light here. I'm not sure if it's, there we go, double press. We get flashing, and then we get SOS, and then off. The top, you have output 1, USB-A, output 2, micro USB. I assume these are ins right here. So and then lightning in, so these are for charging. Type C in, and I believe the Type C is out and in. And then this is USB-A, port 3 and 4 for out. And I know, pretty sure some of them are, let's refer back to here. All right, 6 and 7 USB outputs, 5 volts, 7. Okay, 6, 7, and 9 are outputs at 5 volts. It is 8, which can be up to 9 volts, 12 volts, or 10, yeah, up to 12 volts. So the orange plug is the fast USB-A plug. And the Type C, let's see, 12. Let's look at, yep, the Type C input and output. So it can both charge or expel. So good to know. The battery capacity on this, if we look right here, it's 27,000 milliamp hours, or 99.9 watt hours. So I don't recall what the TSA requirement is for batteries capacity, like their max requirement. So check your flight before going on with something like this. But if you're looking for a power station to have, like, you know, middle of your countertop, just in case stuff hits the fan and you want quick, easy access to something that both can give you illumination and also charging capabilities, this might be the one to pick up. So that being said, if you're interested, it's a nice little battery pack, and you already know that the display here might be wrong. It says to cycle it out once or twice, and then the display should be accurate with the power settings. With that, if you like it, pick it up.
Hey everyone, check out this power bank, man. It's huge, 27,000 mAh, super fast charging. Comes with 2 cords already on there, just wrapped around. You just unhook them and use them. It's got, look at all these connections. Trying to get it focused in there. But you got 4 USBs, a USB-C, a micro, and a lightning. You got digital readout, shows your percentage, how much is left. You see 36%. And that's not all. Got a little handle. It's good for camping or emergencies. Hit that 2 times, you get a light. Isn't that awesome? Man, I use this thing every day. It's awesome.
Okay.